Imagine being in the hospital, fighting for your life, and suddenly, the spotlight shifts, not to your diagnosis, not to your comeback, but to who's holding your hand. That's exactly what happened to Deion Sanders. Coach Prime, a Hall of Famer, a living legend, a college football icon, is now making headlines for something else entirely. What's going on between Deion Sanders and Karrueche Tran? And why did Deion dodge the question like a cornerback avoiding a block? Buckle up, because this story is more than gossip. It's a playbook of emotion, mystery, and maybe a new chapter in Coach Prime's personal life. This is the NFL meets Hollywood. Welcome to the channel, where football, culture, and controversy collide. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single play from our sideline. Drop a comment at the end. Tell us what you think is going on between Deion and Karrueche. Let's get into it. Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime, was recently a guest on fellow NFL alum Asante Samuel's podcast, Say What Needs to Be Said. And boy, something wasn't said. Samuel, never one to shy away from real talk, brought up the elephant in the room. Or in this case, the woman by Deion's hospital bed. Karrueche Tran. Yep, the actress, model, and NBA player. And pop culture icon who dated Chris Brown and was once linked to Rob Kardashian. Samuel straight up asked the question everyone's been whispering. What's the deal with Karrueche? What's that friendship really about? Deion's reaction? Pure gold. He broke into a huge smile, then deflected like he was still suited up in a Falcons jersey. "We got a bad connection," he joked, mimicking static noises and pretending the call dropped. Classic Deion. Cool under pressure. Never one to let the media catch him offside. But make no mistake, that moment went viral. So where did these dating rumors even come from? It all started with a very emotional video documenting Deion's recent health journey. The footage was produced by his son, Deion Sanders Jr., through his media brand, Well Off Media. In it, Sanders revealed that he's been battling bladder cancer. And the most powerful moment? Karrueche Tran, by his side, crying. She wasn't in the background. She wasn't just a visitor. She was front and center, visibly emotional, describing the procedure he was about to undergo. He is having his bladder removed, and they will create a new bladder with one of his intestines, she said, voice cracking. That's not something you say for just a friend. That's real. That's raw. Naturally, fans and followers began asking, is there more to this story? Let's pause for a second. This isn't just about who's dating who. Deion Sanders is fighting cancer, and he's doing it with the same grit and determination that made him a Hall of Famer in both the NFL and MLB. During the press conference, Deion appeared alongside his physician and the Colorado assistant athletic trainer. His tone was serious. His message was clear. "This is a battle," he said, "but I'm not going anywhere." Despite being absent from the Buffaloes this summer, Coach Prime had been dropping breadcrumbs, appearing in videos from his Texas home, going fishing, taking ice baths, staying strong. But now, the truth was out. This wasn't just a health hiccup. This was life or death. Let's not forget, Deion Sanders had just ended a 9-year relationship with television producer Tracey Edmonds. They were engaged, planning a future. But in December 2023, they released a joint statement, saying they were parting ways with love in their hearts. That's when the door opened. For healing, for reflection, maybe even for Karrueche. And on her side, she's had her own public heartbreaks. Her rocky relationship with Chris Brown. Rumors with Rob Kardashian. Now, she's in her late 30s, focused, private, and suddenly, in the same room as Coach Prime during one of the most vulnerable moments of his life. Coincidence? The internet, as always, had thoughts. Some fans were here for it. Let Coach Prime live. He deserves love. Others were skeptical. Is this real or just great PR? But one thing is certain. Seeing Karrueche so emotional, holding space for Deion, struck a nerve. It showed us a side of Coach Prime we rarely see. Not the showman, not the motivator, but the man. A man leaning on someone, maybe for more than just friendship. This story isn't about tabloid headlines. It's about what happens when two high-profile people connect at their most human level. Deion Sanders is redefining what leadership looks like, open about his struggles, honest about his setbacks. And maybe, just maybe, he's found someone who can walk that journey with him. Whether it's love or loyalty, Karrueche's presence speaks volumes. And Deion's playful dodge, it says he knows exactly what he's doing. He's guarding the end zone of his personal life, keeping what's sacred just out of bounds. So, what's the real deal between Deion Sanders and Karrueche Tran? We might never get a straight answer. But what we do know is this. Deion is back in the spotlight, not for a pick six or a sideline sprint, but for being real. And that's something fans, players, and the entire NFL world can respect. So tell us what you think. Are Coach Prime and Karrueche a real thing? Or is it just friendship in the spotlight? Drop a comment, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more unfiltered stories from the world of football. Coach Prime, still undefeated at keeping us talking.